Hello, guys. I just wanted to say, like, there's lots of packages out there and whatever. Why I chose RYS is because of the verbiage. The verbiage, nobody was talking about securities, security entitlement holder, and stuff like that, like right there. And like using that verbiage, you can chase off lawyers, like assumed creditors, you know what I mean, and really turn it around. And they're like blip, 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 you know what I mean? I've had a judge and a lawyer, like, assuming, as creditor or protecting and somebody else, you know what I mean? And they're gone and whatever. I had a high-powered lawyer that was coming after somebody saying you have to keep your account topped up to $5,000. Then we looked over the contract and it was just crazy, eh? So we started using your verbiage and like assuming who we are. And who she was Russian, right? So she couldn't do that so much. But as soon as I said, if you appear, personify, or a turn, they got you. It doesn't matter if you go in those doors or special appearance, it's nothing. They got you, you know what I mean? And like I'm working on everything myself, and my package is sent in. I did my 14 different offices to really make sure, lock it down. 3 different letters, power of attorney process. I've had the privy office call me. They had the chick that called me, she was kind of clueless. CRA guy
Sorry,
called me.
Jackie. Sorry to interrupt, but this is more of talk for reclaiming your securities meeting. This is reclaiming dominion over your
Oh,
ownership of property.
yeah, I was just saying, like, promoting your thing because the verbiage is where it's at, what you promote
Well,
and
it's
what
it. Kudos to you for putting it together and standing on it like that, because a lot of people don't. But
it works. Trust.
touche. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it does. I love it.
Very good. Very good. That might
Okay.
motivate some people. But yeah, this is reclaiming dominion. I'm just trying to keep the calls separate so we don't
All
get
right.
blended between the commercial and non-commercial process.
Mhm.
But did you have a question on the other?
No, I just settle and discharge all my little tickets, and within 36 hours, it's done. Boom. And I've had like $80,000 in tickets, and no warrant, no warrant for the second pullover because I don't drive with a license or insurance or anything, right? So I'm just powerful me, and I educate the cops along the way, and it's like they look so stupid. Anyway, enjoy the day, people.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Appreciate that. Maybe if you're on in the we have the open floor call, maybe you want to share some what you've done there with people. That's up to you, though.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I talk my head off. So I'm always promoting your stuff, and it's like I'm telling the people, and like the people just won't wake up, eh? And you see me talking, I talk my head off, trust me.
It's okay. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate it. Take care. God bless. Go ahead, Mark, if you can unmute, please.
Hey, I hope you all enjoyed that little audio clip of a woman who received our Reclaim Your Securities information package. Another thing here, if I received from a fellow who got our information package, this was by email. I'll just read what he wrote here. Seemed to be a little tongue-tied and twisted this morning, but for some reason. But anyhow, I know you must get a lot of emails with the same stuff, expecting the answers. But I just wanted to say what you have given us is pure gold in the treasure box. The answers are all there, whether it be in the YouTube videos, the Zooms, the files, Yahoo posts, and other related articles. Every day I discover something new or link to it to what I am learning. Before getting my information package, I had already watched pretty much all the YouTube videos, some even multiple times. And it was there I saw the links. I ended up transcribing the Reclaim Your Securities from video 1 to 18, plus the Renew the Mind video, which is a very good one. I believe it helped me to see it clearer. One of the long videos took me 3 days to transcribe. I can relate to that, as I was trying to catch what you had said, and the CC was saying something different. But it opened me up and cleared up a lot because I would look at what you were saying and then look at the term or reference to make sense of it, which is brilliant. People should be doing, like I said, follow those little trails. Look at the timing of all of this. The world is at a point of change, and this information that's come before us at the time to give us strength and this to separate ourselves from that realm. I was having a problem with my mother signing a power of attorney to me because of my stepfather. But I knew if I worded it right to her, she would see it and get it, even just the gist. It was the content here that got that to happen. But the other problem was no notary in my hometown. So I drafted it up as a 3-stage process using a JP for her granting, a JP for my acceptance, and another JP to finalize the overall document. They all signed the back of the photocopy, the certified copy of the registration of birth, being the foundation security. I'll get more into that. As being a true copy, and all witness the granting. Such a good feeling. Thank you for that. And because of the Reclaim Your Securities information package, I know I know that due to the Uniform Trust Code regulations, a judge must follow the directives of the grantor, and no one can do anything to that estate without my consent. Wow. Yes, wow. I hope people reverse it and see it from your position. You have done the hard work and could easily just walk away and look after yourself. I hope we can help in a way to make it easier for you. It's just a great feeling to know that we're on an amazing path to true freedom. You'll find more testimony. This is from me now. You'll find more testimonies if you go to our blog, restoredthekingdomofgod.blogspot.com. Click on the must read button in the middle of the screen there. Open up the document and scroll down to where it says testimonials. There's a few more in there. I don't really keep them. I try to keep them a little bit updated, but we're not real big on all that sort of stuff. What other people have accomplished is not your accomplishment. It means nothing to you. So anyway, I want to take this opportunity here now to review the significance of this foundation security being the registration of live birth document originally completed by your mother and father, or mother or father. This is the foundation security. It represents your ownership of property. The government has custody of it. So be sure to see our video, Introduction to Trust Estates and Securities. We laid up from the ground foundation security on up the events. Through a series of legal maneuvers, you are converted from a beneficiary of to trustee of your own estate. Rohan shows the same thing in his video, Why You Are Dead. With respect to the registration of birth security, it's like your neighbor took your car, your property, and he won't give it back. Do you just walk away? I think not. Well, you'll never get possession of that original registration of birth security is not the point. Doing nothing about that they took your ownership of property is. I don't think people respect the significance of that foundation security. So go back and watch our first video here on YouTube, Introduction to Trust Estates and Securities, and let it sink in. Whether you're reclaiming your securities, or dominion over your ownership of property, it all hinges on this document right here, this foundation security. So let's do a little mental evaluation here. There is you, man or woman, of mom and dad, a real mom and dad. There's the registration of live birth security. So there's you, then there's this. And then sometime after this is the birth of this fictional son of the country. That be evidenced by the issue of the birth certificate. So there's you, man, woman, of mom and dad, the registration of live birth in the custody of the government, the registrar, and the birth certificate son of the province, the state, the country, whatever, of issue. So you, the foundation security, and then their fictional son. So can you not see? So anyhow, let me carry on here. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I want to move on to the next little screen share thing here. Or a screen share, pardon me. This is the application for birth certificate, province of Ontario. It says on the application right here, who is the person named on the birth certificate? Well, who the heck is that? Who do you think that is? Well, the presumption is it's you. Plain and simple. That's what's happening out there on everyone. So they got the jurisdiction. So with that, this mental drawing, you, foundation security, birth of the fictional son of the country, of this, province, state, Florida, Washington, Ontario, British Columbia, Canada, USA, Germany, Australia, England, whatever. Can you not see your labor, your productivity backs their fictional son recognized in law, recognized in commerce? Can you not see that? And by the way, I'm not the expert. You have to, like, if we get a lot of inquiries from people wanting to know how to obtain this document, some people are having some struggles. Look, you got to contact the government where the birth, or the state, province, or whatever, where the birth was registered. They all have a registry division, to my knowledge, vital statistics, whatever, and registrar general, and you have to contact it up. You have to make an application. You have to fill out the forms. You have to pay the fee, or it's not going to happen. They won't do it. Many people try different things. If you don't sign the application, you sign it strange, they won't take it. So just fill it out and get it done to get this. Remember, the fact is, a person's a fictional being. It's all a presumption. That's why we said presumption. The presumption. It's rebuttable presumption. I'm going to do another screen share here. Oops. This is our blog, restorethekingdomofgod.blogspot.com. Read this little paragraph right here. The holder of a birth certificate enjoys the presumption of a perfected lien. Evidence of the holder's lien against the straw man. This claim exists whether we claim it or not. So the birth certificate is a presumption of a perfected lien interest, and you have that in your hand. So we want to turn that presumption into a fact, into reality. You want to know how to do that, the why and the how. So you end up with control over your life and property. And we go through all of that in our information package, in our Zoom meetings and stuff like that. Again, I'd love to do all that sort of stuff here, but then people go off in all different directions thinking they know everything, and we can't just put this out in the public like that. Not going to happen. So anyhow, yeah, so there you got a couple testimonials, and hopefully this information is helpful to people. I think I'm done here. Yeah, I'm done here. And so thanks for coming on. Thanks for listening. God loves you. God bless. Light of God never fails. Not possible. And don't be concerned what's going on out there. It's all an appearance world. It all appears to be real, but it's not. It's only got the power that you give it. Plain and simple. Love you. God bless. Till next time. Keep smiling.